What is up, Cobra Kai fans? Welcome back to the channel. The Cobra Kai writers are still striking hard for a fair deal to be put into place. Unfortunately, the big production companies and the WGA still remain very far apart on a mutual agreement. So that means at this moment, there's no end in sight for this strike. So Cobra Kai Season 6 production will continue to be delayed for the foreseeable future. And so I made a video a few weeks ago talking about Hawk's hair color in Season 6, and that Jacob Bertrand's hair was shown to be a lot more grown out with a bluish teal tint to it. But now, since the strike happened and that production has been completely shut down, Jacob posted a video on his TikTok a few days ago, and it showed that he no longer had that bluish teal hair color. And it was a whole lot shorter than when we initially saw it a few weeks ago. But I'm gonna be honest, the way Jacob's hair looks in this TikTok video, it looks almost identical to the way his hair was in Cobra Kai Season 5, Episode 1. So to be honest, there's one of two things happening here. Since the strike first occurred and that there's no end in sight at the moment, Jacob may have just gotten the red light that he can cut his hair or style it as he wishes. He doesn't have to keep it that length or blue anymore because they never know when they're going to be going back to be filming. Or he could just be going back to that shorter, no mohawk look. But I think that's kind of going to be unlikely because then they'll just be rehashing and flip-flopping back and forth, and I don't really think they need to do that for Hawk's character. I think the whole point of having Hawk's mohawk shaved in Season 4 was for him to prove to himself and others that the mohawk doesn't define him as a person or a fighter. Getting that mohawk shaved off was a reality check, and the only reason he brought it back was because it's badass, but he showed that he doesn't need it because he still is who he is even without the hairstyle. So I don't really think that they would bring back the mohawk just to, take it away, especially with this being the final season. So if I were to just make my best guess based on my own judgment, I would just say that the costume designers, the coordinators, writers, directors, whoever is in charge of Hawk's mohawk protocol, I think they just might have told him, look, with the writers going on strike, that means production's going to be delayed, so you don't exactly have to keep that hairstyle for the time being, so you can kind of do what you want with your hair for now. But obviously just keep in mind you could be called back to work in a week or two, or it could be 3 months from now. And it really doesn't pose that much of a problem because they haven't always used Jacob Bertrand's actual hair for the mohawk. They have on multiple different occasions, but they have used prosthetics in the past. Like if you look at Hawk's mohawk from Season 3, the end of Season 3 to the beginning of Season 4, you can easily see that that's not Jacob's real hair. It looks vastly different. So while it might be ideal for Jacob to use most of his hair for the mohawk, it's definitely not absolutely necessary, especially when they have Netflix's access to money and prosthetics that they use. But guys, that's going to do it on this update video on Jacob Bertrand's, aka Hawk's hair color in Cobra Kai Season 6. What do you guys think is happening here? Definitely let me know in the comment section below. As always, guys, if you love Cobra Kai and Karate Kid content just like this, and if you enjoyed the video here today, be sure to leave this video a like. Make sure to subscribe with all notifications turned on so you don't miss anything. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.